Augmenting antidepressants. Alternatives or augmenting agents for antidepressants are some natural products, hormones, neurostimulation therapies, and psychotherapies. L5-methyl tetra-hydrofolate as monoamine modulator. Synthesized in the body from folate or dihydrofolate in the diet, also available as a medical food by prescription called Deplin, is an important regulator of a critical cofactor for monoamine synthesis, namely tetra-hydrobiopterin or BH4. The monoamine synthetic enzymes that require BH4 as a cofactor are both tryptophan hydroxylase, the rate-limiting enzyme of serotonin synthesis, and tyrosine hydroxylase, the rate-limiting enzyme not only for dopamine synthesis but also for norepinephrine. Low amounts of L-METHYLFOLATE from genetic and/or environmental or dietary causes could theoretically lead to low synthesis of monoamines and may contribute to depression or the resistance of some patients to treatment with antidepressants. The second mechanism is methylation of genes silences them. L-METHYLFOLATE provides the methyl group for this silencing. If the silencing of the gene for the enzyme COMT is low, more copies of these enzymes are made, and the enzyme activity goes up, causing dopamine levels to go down, particularly in prefrontal cortex. Several genetic variants exist in enzymes that regulate L-METHYLFOLATE levels. For example, methylene tetrafolate reductase, MTHFR, C677T, and A1298C. Methionine synthase, MTR E2756G, and methionine synthase reductase, MTRR-A66G. Studies of MTHFR and COMT in schizophrenia suggest that effects of some gene variants on the efficacy of information processing might be greater if variants of two or more particular genes are inherited together. The effect of two or more risk genes working together to increase the risk of an illness, such as depression, is known as epistasis. There is some evidence that the T variant of MTHFR conspires with the VAL variant of COMT to decrease the efficiency of information processing in DLPFC during cognitive load in schizophrenia, as having T with VAL. S-adenosyl-methionine. L-METHYLFOLATE is converted into methionine and finally to SAMe, and it is possible to administer methionine or SAMe in case of deficiency. But administering these can cause buildup of the unwanted metabolite homocysteine that could interfere with epigenetic mechanisms and can also eventually deplete precursors of SAMe. Nevertheless, high doses of SAMe may be effective in augmenting antidepressants in patients with major depression. Coming on to thyroid, it acts by binding to nuclear ligand receptors to form nuclear ligand activated transcription factor, which may boost monoamine neurotransmitters as downstream consequences of thyroid's known abilities to regulate neuronal organization, arborization, and synapse formation.